Hey everyone. Yeah, talk about a unique twist to the day. It's like after 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be doing kind of like a last minute video thing. So let me bring you up to speed as to what's going on. Um, I was just about ready to go to bed. Everything was cool, calm, and collected, so to speak. And it's a good thing I shoveled out and got everything cleaned up. Uh, get a phone call. I get dressed and it's Walmart calling somebody from Walmart. I didn't know, so my wife picks it up and it's my mom. She wanted me to come get her because she wasn't feeling well. Now, if anybody knows anything about um, life in general, usually and knows anything about my mom, she doesn't usually call unless something bad's going on or if it's really horrible. So she asked me if I'd come get her and take her home. So I go and I pick her up and I'm driving down the street. Of course, the roads are icy as heck still because they haven't had a chance to get out and clean them yet. Uh, anyway, I get her, go in there and wait for her to come up front, and of course, people kind of had a pissy attitude with me, but that's because I used to work there. Um, so I go from a state of sleeping, almost getting ready to go to sleep, to having to get ready. So I have my wife come with me, and she doesn't like being on this, but I'm like, she doesn't realize that I had her go for moral support and that. And so she comes with me, and we go and we pick up my mom from work, and it's Friday morning, so it's like, you know, she worked half the day, but she's still gonna get docked like a full thing because she went home, even though she's not really scheduled to work. See, that's what's messed up. She wasn't even scheduled to work last night or Thursday because this is now Friday morning. And she's still going to get docked for missing a day, even though she wasn't on the schedule. It's pretty messed up the way they got it set. Because her scheduled time is normally 7 o'clock, and she went home before 7 o'clock, so she's going to get a full ding against her. And it's stupid. It's ridiculous. You know, she wasn't even on the schedule to work last night, and she went in anyway. And she was feeling sick. And my mom usually just sticks it out. Just sticks it out, and when she doesn't feel good or anything. And yeah, it's a good thing I didn't go to bed when I was going to. Now I'm trying to relax quick because like it's about 1:30, and yeah, 1:30 in the morning, and I got to be up at 6:30. So for those of you that are real good at math, that's like less than 5 hours of sleep I'm gonna get. Um, Welcome to my life. It's not one thing, it's another. My daughter's due date's today too, so it's a good thing I went out and I shoveled a bit too behind the car so that if my wife needs to get out, she can get out in the car. Hopefully they got the streets done before Juliana, if she goes into labor today, can at least get her to the hospital. Um, the truck is completely covered in snow, so um, and my wife's been through it 7 times, so um, she she knows what to expect. Well, my wife's had 7 kids, so I guess if anybody should be there with my daughter when she's having her baby, it should be my wife because she knows exactly what to do and knows, hey, relax, calm down. She can do it. She's she's on the other end now. Like she said earlier this week that she's happy she's not the one going through having a baby, but she definitely knows what to expect because she's been through it numerous times. So, um, and that's one of the things um, that I really decided to put this video out there was because um, if we're not if we become so stagnant in our daily routine, okay, and you're not apt to any changes or anything that could come up like today with my mom being sick and that my daughter possibly going into labor. You can't be so rigid in your schedules. You got to have some degree of flexibility, uh, whether it's work, being able to relate with what you're going through, or whether it's us personally having to deal with situations that arise spur of the moment. I was pretty cool, calm, and collected. I didn't freak out. There was no anxiety. There was no quick, hurry, 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 hurry. It's like, mom called, gotta go get her. Okay. It was like an everyday thing, but it's not an everyday thing. But I made it seem like it because when you get all emotional and all wound up, your mind can run 90 miles an hour and you forget what's really important. And that's when mistakes are made. When you just hurry through something and you don't think things through, you're not patient, you don't relax, you just there's so many different room for, like, with the streets being icy tonight. I mean, I would have jumped in that vehicle and tore out of here and just could have gotten in an accident. Could have ended up hurting myself severely or my wife or yeah. It's one of those things. You is as much as we want to just basically have everything cool, calm, and collected, things do arise every now and again. And it's what you do in those situations that define who you are. It's not that I didn't care. It's not that I wasn't concerned. It's the fact that first things first. You're coming with me, honey. Why? Well, because I want you with me. If I got to take my wife, if I got to take my mom to the doctor, I want you to be there. Moral support. Somebody to help me through a bad time. And there wasn't a bad time, but I didn't know. But I wasn't going to freak out about it. And my wife was like, okay, let me finish getting ready. I'll come in with you. Okay, so we went through, got ready, and didn't push it. I went the speed limit. I didn't speed. In fact, I passed a police officer on the way to pick up my mom. It's you just stay cool, calm, and collected. You don't push yourself. You don't drive reckless. You don't let your emotions run away with you. You just stay focused on what you need to do. And believe it or not, 9 times out of 10, in the end, it doesn't appear to be much. It really amounts to literally like nothing. And where in the other aspect, if you get all wild and crazy and rambunctious and your mind starts going crazy and you start thinking all these negative, horrible thoughts, you're going to make mistakes. Accidents going to happen. Things are going to get blown out of proportion. And that's when problems arise, okay? It was bad enough having to, go get my mom middle of the night. But you know what? She's home. She's safe. If she's sick, she can get over being sick. Today was her Friday, so she's got Saturday. She's got all day Friday and all day Saturday, and she doesn't go back to work till Sunday night to get better. She's got 3 days. So it's not that big a deal. Just go home, relax, rest, eat something, drink something, whatever. If you're constipated, drink something so you're not constipated. If You got diarrhea, well, at least you're at home. You know, you don't have that far to go to the bathroom. You know, that's the whole thing about dealing with situations where you're at in life. Um, you always got to be mindful and mindful of yourself and your surroundings at all times. Well, this is my lesson for the day. And who knows, you might end up with another video later on saying my daughter went into labor. I don't know. Um, Anything can happen. It's called life, and that's the way life is. So I'll talk to you guys later. End of the day, beginning of the new, and this is the final video for the day, hopefully, and the start of the new one. Take care. You guys are the best, and stay warm if you're cold, and stay cool if you're too hot, depending on where you're at. You guys are the best. Take care. Bye.